Hi there, my name is Virginia and thank you for joining me today. We'll be practicing a modified vinyasa. And you might be wondering, well, what is vinyasa? Vinyasa literally translates to place in a special way. In yoga, it aligns a deliberate sequence of poses with the breath to create a harmonious flow. Well, you might be wondering, well, what's modified about it? Well, we'll be practicing on our knees instead of on the balls of our feet. We'll be practicing cobra pose instead of upward facing dog, and child's pose instead of downward facing dog. Why are we practicing modified vinyasa? Well, it's a safe and efficient way to warm up the body prior to practicing other poses in yoga. Additionally, as we'll be doing today, aligning the four poses with breath in a repeated fashion strengthens the ventral and dorsal core muscles and really the upper body as a whole. And this physical expression of yoga forges the mind-body connection. If you're not already there, join me on your yoga mat. We are going to start in a tabletop. And this is to bring awareness to the breath with our elbows above our shoulders above our wrists and our hips above our knees. Slow the breath down, constricting the muscles of the throat to create a slight whispering sound. That's called your Ujjayi pranayama. A couple rounds of deep breath here. To start our flow, we'll bring our toes to the back of the mat. Our torso comes forward until our shoulders are once again above our wrists. Take a deep inhale. This is our plank pose. Exhale, low plank. Elbows hugging the ribs. Lower the torso down, pausing here if you're able to in low plank. If that doesn't work for your body, it's fine to just slowly lower your torso to the mat because that's where we're all going anyway right now. On the inhale breath, we lift the chest using the strength of the back. The hands are here only for support. Zip up the legs, they're tight and strong. This is cobra pose. Exhale, press the mat away. Coming into child's pose. In child's pose, we bring the hips back to the heels as close as they'll go. Relax the arms, forehead to the mat. Inhale back to a plank. Exhale, low plank, elbows hugging the ribs. This protects the shoulders. Inhale, cobra pose. Peel the shoulders back. You want the chest to feel open here as it's lifting, lengthening through the crown. You don't have to lift your chest up very high. Exhale, press the mat away. Child's pose. Relaxing the arms, forehead to the mat. Deep inhale, come to plank. Slow exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra pose, peel the shoulders back, lengthen through the crown of the head, lifting the chest with the strength of the muscles alongside your spine. Now press back, child's pose. Exhaling fully, squeezing every last drop of air out. Inhale, come to a plank. Exhale, low plank. Coming down as slowly as you can. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, press back, child's pose. If that inhale on cobra feels difficult, that's completely normal. With time, it will improve. Inhale, plank. Our yoga practice teaches us to accept wherever our body is at today. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra pose. The legs are tight. Feel the muscles of the back working here. The hands are only for support. Exhale, press the mat away. Coming back into child's pose, you're probably feeling that the body's warming up already. Inhale, come to a plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, press the mat away, child's pose. As you've noticed, we're doing this many times. So if you want to stop and take a break and just watch and join back in when you're ready, that's perfectly fine. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low plank. Really focusing on the breath here. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, press the mat away, child's pose. Anytime in yoga, when you want to take a break, when you're listening to your body and feel like you need to rest and rejuvenate, as long as you're focusing on your breath, you're doing yoga, you're practicing yoga. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra pose. Arch the back, zip up the legs, peel the shoulders back, lengthen through the crown of the head, but don't strain the neck. Think of this as lifting and lengthening. Exhale, press the mat away. Coming to child's pose, relaxing the arms here briefly, placing the forehead on the mat. Hips come back to the heels. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra pose. Arch the back, peel the shoulders back. Your chest feels open here. Press back to child's pose. All right, this is our last one. Inhale, plank. The core is tight here. Exhale, low plank. Shoulders hugging the ribs. Elbows hugging the ribs. Inhale, cobra pose. Lifting through the crown as much as you can. The legs are tight. Exhale. Press the mat away. Coming to child's pose. Let the knees draw to the side of the mat to provide room for your torso to submit to gravity here. Relax the arms. Forehead to the mat. Feeling your belly rise and fall. Whenever you're ready, join me in a tabletop position on a deep inhale. Then a slow exhale. Squeezing every last drop of air out. Another deep inhale. And a slow exhale. From here, you can practice other poses in yoga or lie down flat on your back in a relaxing savasana, whatever's calling you today. Thank you so much for joining me in our modified vinyasa. It's been an honor to guide you through this practice. From my heart to yours, namaste.